Forget generic fairy tales, because the modern fantasy romance genre is evolving rapidly. We are breaking down 10 captivating new series you absolutely must watch. Kicking off our list at number 10, The Barbarian's Bride. Seraphina is an aristocratic lady cast out from her noble family and forced into a marriage with a terrifying barbarian warlord. However, she quickly discovers that her intimidating new husband is actually incredibly gentle and deeply respectful. Together, they navigate severe cultural clashes while slowly building a remarkably healthy and truly loving relationship. This series brilliantly flips the Beauty and the Beast trope entirely on its head. I absolutely adore how the narrative subverts typical toxic romance expectations by focusing on genuine communication. The lush background art perfectly contrasts the rugged environments, making their quiet moments of affection feel incredibly earned and genuinely heartwarming to watch unfold. Moving down the rankings to number 9, Love Through a Prism. In a magical kingdom powered by enchanted crystals, a young artisan named Lyra discovers she possesses the rare ability to see the true colors of people's hidden souls. When a mysterious knight arrives seeking her unique talents to break a deadly curse, they embark on a dangerous journey across the shattered realms together. What hooks me here is the dazzling visual direction. Every magic spell casts a breathtaking spectrum of light that elevates the romantic tension perfectly. The chemistry between the leads is incredibly dynamic, offering a fantastic balance of highly intense action and tender emotional vulnerability that keeps you completely invested from the very first episode. Claiming a spot at number 8, the villainess is adored by the prince of the neighboring kingdom. Tiara Rose is abruptly reincarnated into her favorite otome game as the ultimate doomed villainess. Just as she faces her inevitable exile during the game's ending event, the impossibly handsome crown prince of a neighboring kingdom surprisingly intervenes. He boldly proposes to her, completely derailing the original plot and rewriting her tragic destiny forever. Isekai villainess stories are incredibly common, but this series executes the formula with undeniable charm. The prince is remarkably proactive, sweeping the protagonist off her feet with refreshing confidence. The animation studio delivers beautifully detailed character designs and lavish royal estates, making their whirlwind romance an absolute treat for hardcore shoujo fantasy enthusiasts everywhere. Stepping into the magic at number 7, Agents of the Four Seasons. In a world where deities delegate the transition of seasons to human proxies, a newly appointed spring agent must restore balance after winter refuses to yield. She journeys alongside a hardened winter guardian, facing divine beasts and political corruption to ensure the vital blooming of life returns to these profoundly frozen magical lands. This anime features some of the most breathtaking environmental storytelling I have ever seen. The thematic contrast between spring's gentle warmth and winter's harsh isolation creates a spectacular backdrop for romance. Their slow-burn relationship develops with incredible maturity, giving viewers an emotionally resonant narrative that transcends standard seasonal fantasy tropes with stunning grace. Conjuring up magic at number 6, Champignon Witch. Deep within a dark, enchanted forest, a tiny solitary witch named Luna cultivates magical, glowing mushrooms that possess incredible healing properties. When an injured traveling swordsman accidentally crashes into her secluded garden, she reluctantly tends his fatal wounds, sparking an unexpected alliance against the creeping shadowy blight slowly consuming their entire mystical world. The sheer aesthetic charm of this anime is totally undeniable. It mixes whimsical cottagecore vibes with surprisingly intense action sequences seamlessly. I love how the romance blossoms through shared domestic routines and quiet vulnerability rather than forced dramatic misunderstandings. It is an incredibly cozy yet thrilling adventure that guarantees total audience satisfaction every time. Breaking into our top 5 at number 5, Journal with Witch. An isolated immortal witch passes her endless days recording history in a magical journal. Her solitary existence shatters when a persistent young scholar discovers her hidden tower and begs to study her powerful ancient magic. As they decipher forgotten spells together, he slowly teaches her how to live in the present moment completely. If you crave deeply emotional narratives, this one absolutely hits the mark. The poignant exploration of immortality against fleeting human lifespans creates profound romantic stakes. The studio handles the delicate pacing perfectly, using beautifully detailed close-ups and rich musical scores to amplify the profound intimacy of their wonderfully expanding, deeply magical worldview with grace. Appearing out of thin air at number 4, The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-be Wife. A gentle blind woman works at a quiet detective agency alongside her remarkable boss, a literal invisible man. Because she cannot see his missing physical form, she senses his true emotions and undeniable kindness perfectly. Together, they solve eccentric supernatural mysteries, while their uniquely touching office romance steadily blossoms into something truly extraordinary. This show completely stole my heart with its incredibly wholesome execution. It is a brilliant metaphor for loving someone for who they truly are inside. The subtle character animation effectively communicates his invisible reactions, making their interactions charmingly hilarious and intensely sweet. It is an absolute masterpiece of modern fantasy slice-of-life storytelling. Casting a magnificent spell at number 3, Witch Hat Atelier Coco is an ordinary girl harboring an impossible dream of becoming a powerful witch. After secretly observing a wandering magician cast a spell, she accidentally unleashes a forbidden curse that turns her beloved mother to stone. To save her, Coco begins formal magical training under a skilled mentor while uncovering dark societal conspiracies. While mostly celebrated for its breathtaking high fantasy adventure, the underlying romantic tension between the older cast members adds a deeply fascinating layer. The magic system is entirely based on intricate drawing, which translates into phenomenally gorgeous visual sequences. It delivers an unforgettable sensory experience that commands your absolute attention from start to finish. Unleashing raw power at number 2, the banished court magician aims to become the strongest. Unfairly expelled from the royal palace by a jealous prince, a brilliant but misunderstood magician decides to forge his own destiny as a humble adventurer. Along the road, he rescues an exceptionally talented elven archer. Together, they form an unstoppable mercenary team, dismantling monstrous threats while mutually healing from their painful past betrayals. I genuinely appreciate how this show balances ridiculously overpowered combat with incredibly tender romantic progression. The male lead is refreshingly competent, and the elven heroine is an absolute powerhouse who easily matches his aggressive energy perfectly. Their shared battle tactics translate beautifully into a deep emotional bond that leaves viewers immensely satisfied every episode. And finally, reigning supreme at number 1, Kakurio, bed and breakfast for spirits college student, Aoi possesses the rare ability to see Ayakashi spirits. When a powerful demon lord violently kidnaps her to settle an ancient family debt through forced marriage, she stubbornly refuses. Instead, she decides to open a small restaurant in the hidden spirit realm, aiming to pay off her massive debt through cooking. This culinary romance easily earns the top spot because of its immaculate world building. The delicious food animation literally makes your mouth water, but the true feast is watching Aoi fiercely assert her independence. The complex power dynamics smoothly evolve into deep mutual respect, delivering an incredibly satisfying, multi-layered supernatural romance you simply cannot miss. These incredible fantasy romance anime prove the genre is delivering bolder narratives and deeper emotional connections than ever before. Do not miss out on these fantastic visual masterpieces. Which of these unique magical love stories caught your attention? Tell me your absolute favorite picks down below.